Good morning. This is the Great Basin Fire Potential Briefing for this Sunday, September 11th. Look at our impacts map, and we do have wind and low humidity impacts for today across a good portion of Idaho and far northern areas of Utah and northeastern Nevada, and even along the Sierra Front. And this wind activity across the Sierra Front and southern Utah will last until Monday as well, something to keep in mind. Also in the green text here, you see some showers and some wetting rains, cooler temperatures moving into many areas of parts of northern Nevada, northern Utah, and especially Idaho as we go into the early part of this upcoming week. But before that, we do get the winds and the low humidity. We do have some ongoing incidents that we'll talk about. Precipitation in the past 24 hours, just a little bit of scattered light precipitation in southern Utah and scatterings up here in the north, but otherwise we've been mainly dry. Isolated lightning here across the mountains of central Utah down towards near the Arizona Strip. Otherwise, very little in the way of lightning. Our new fire activity, new fire starts in the red. You can see them starting to pick up, as well as down into Moab area, down along the Green River. So we're starting to see more fire activity in central and southern Utah, and also picking up some new starts out here in Idaho into towards Wyoming as well. And that's because our fuels have been drying out over the past couple of days. We can take a look through here. The past 7 days, it's been our southern areas, most of Nevada and parts of western Utah, all the way down south towards the Arizona Strip. It's been kind of dry. Been wetter up in the north. You can see that on the 30-day cycle, we're still our driest across central areas of Nevada and into northern Utah, wetter both to the south and to the north. What has that done to our fuels? We can see through here that our ERCs are the driest, with some 97th percentile to near records across parts of northern Utah and stretching all the way down towards Richfield. So we're starting to see these red circles here, which are ERCs 80th to 90th percentile, and still moderately dry across a good portion of Nevada, drying out in the Mount Charleston area, and also drying out across northwestern portions of our area up to the Boise and parts of the Payette National Forest, and also in eastern Idaho. So all those greens that we had earlier have since dried out. A look at satellite imagery with upper level map superimposed. We can see this trough of low pressure and the tight height line packing of these yellow lines. That indicates tighter or stronger winds. So as this trough approaches, we do expect to see those westerly and southwesterly winds start increasing. A bit of cloud cover and moisture now moving out of southern Utah. Otherwise, most areas should stay clear for today. So our weather map for this afternoon, we see that trough of low pressure across the Pacific Northwest driving in. It'll start increasing the west-southwest winds. The moisture with this system stays across northern areas, so the high risk for wind and low humidity will be just a bit further south and east across eastern Idaho, western Wyoming, and also concerns across Utah, moderately breezy. You can see that we're critically dry through here and drying out significantly across southern and southeastern portions of Utah as well. And if we look at our weather factors on the right-hand side, you can see those winds through here. The purplish to orange shades are gusts of close to 30, 35 miles per hour. We see that across northern Nevada, but we see that especially out here in the Teton area to eastern Idaho, where our biggest concerns are. I'll have to watch out here as well across parts of eastern Utah. And these winds extend all the way down to just north of the St. George area, so Richfield, Fillmore area. Also could see moderately strong winds of 25 to 30 miles per hour. Humidity on the left, generally between 10 and 18% across most of our southern areas. Higher humidity to the north. Now on Monday, that trough digs further down. Now it starts pulling in more moisture from Wyoming into Idaho. So we will see the humidity come up quite a bit and into a good portion of Nevada. And under this green, there will probably be some shower activity. We see our fuels start taking a hit more into the yellow and some greens popping up again. So starting to moisten up significantly on Monday. That's why we don't have any high risk in effect for that day, because we do have the winds, strong south winds picking up out of the Arizona Strip into southern Utah. And down in southern central Utah, humidity level will still be somewhere around 15-20%, so borderline critical through there. But humidity starts coming up quite a bit across Idaho and Wyoming. And so we take a look further down for Tuesday. We actually see a closed low forming up across Nevada, and that's going to keep clouds and showers in all those areas you see in the green through there. That includes southwest Idaho. So you can see that the green returns to our fire potential map on the right-hand side. If If we look at weather conditions, you can see the humidity on the left. A lot of more green across Nevada and Idaho. It's a lot more humidity down into the 30 to 40% range as opposed to near 10% where it has been. But still some moderately dry humidity, 15 to 20% across western and southwestern Utah, the Arizona Strip, and across southern Nevada. You can see the winds picking up out of southern Nevada. I'll have to watch this a little bit through here, but some gusts over there will be 45 to 50 miles per hour. A lot of this will be across desert areas that don't have the fuel bed and grasses enough to have a large fire concern, but something we'll have to keep an eye on where we do have ongoing incidents, especially across southwestern and south central Utah. Precipitation over the next 3 days. You can see across Nevada and southern Idaho, dark green indicates a 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch. The blue, over a 1/2 inch of rain, locally near 3/4 of an inch. And so a good portion of our area, the field will take a hit, except for southwestern Utah, Arizona Strip, and southern Nevada. They'll stay mainly dry. And going further down the road as we go into Wednesday, that trough low pressure, it starts affecting eastern Idaho and some more and into northern Utah. You can see how much more green on the right-hand side across our fire potential map. Things really get kind of benign. And as we go into Thursday, drier air on the left here starts pushing into the Great Basin. We see that trend continuing on Friday as high pressure starts building in. So we get significantly warmer and significantly drier across most areas. But on the right-hand side, the areas that do get the rain up in Idaho will take longer to recover and become critical again. And as we go into Saturday, we see a high pressure in again, still dry, but the drying process will be very slow in areas that receive the rain. 7-day precipitation total, you see where that rain extends. Anywhere that dark green is, that's a good wetting rain. So that's someplace where fuels will have a really tough time recovering once we get past this event. But other areas won't have the rain, and we do see in the 8 to 14-day outlook, which takes us through September 18th to the 24th, much above normal temperatures, especially across the western portion of the Great Basin, and a drier than normal signal across other areas as well. That concludes our briefing. Have a great